Patagonia has been making high quality outdoor equipment for almost 50 years now, and their Down series has become some of their featured lines of products. So I purchased the Patagonia Down Sweater Hoodie, and I'm going to review it in this video. After using it for about half a season now, I found that the Down Sweater Hoodie is a really good option for keeping you warm and not weighing too much, although it does have one major flaw that might turn you off from buying it. What's up guys, I'm Marcus, this is Ascensionism, and like I said, today we're going to be looking at the Patagonia Down Sweater Hoodie jacket. Now this is kind of Patagonia's main 3-season down jacket that they have. It's some of the specs on it, it's 800 fill down, so that essentially means that it weighs about as much as a warm sweater will. That's actually why they call it the down sweater. It's 430 grams, so it weighs about a pound. It does pack up pretty well. And just for sizing, you can see I bought a size large. I'm about 6 feet 1 inch tall, so it fits pretty perfectly on me. The sleeves are good, the cuffs are nice. So those are just some of the technical specs of the jacket. Also guys, if you like this video, if you find it useful, please make sure to subscribe. Okay, so first I want to talk about what I like about the jacket, because there are a lot of really good things about it. First of all, it's warm and it's super comfortable. It's Patagonia, so they always make really high quality gear. The cuffs on the sleeves are really comfy. There's no irritation there. It fits well. You don't get that kind of slick feeling that you sometimes get with down. Like, it's a very comfortable fitting jacket. It packs up super easily. So you can see I'm wearing it here, and then if I take it off, you can see it packs up pretty small there. So there, I guess you can compare it against my head. That it packs up to about, I would say, the size of a Nalgene and a half, like a 1 liter Nalgene. If you kind of say 1.5 of them, it packs into an internal pocket, so you don't need to worry about carrying a case. And there is, as part of that, Patagonia has built in a harness loop on it. So I think you can see right there, it's got a little kind of built-in loop. So if you're climbing with this, you could put it on while you're belaying, if you're doing a multi-pitch, if you're doing an alpine route, and then once you're generating more heat and you don't necessarily want the down jacket, you can just clip it to your harness, nice and easy. It works super well for that. So yeah, packability, I would say it's really high. Warmth is also really good. I wore this jacket when I did Baldy Peak as a sunrise hike. So my friend and I were up on the summit at about 5 a.m. We were there before the sun came up. I would say it was like in the single digits Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. So we were up on the summit. It was super windy, and I was wearing this and then a shirt and a sweater underneath, and that kept me super warm. So the warmth on the jacket is good. The hood is really good. I'm going to toss it back on so you can see the hood. So the hood is another nice feature about this jacket. Patagonia built this with climbers and kind of, outdoor sports in mind. So you can see, my voice might get a little muffled here, sorry. When I do up the hood, it provides a really good level of kind of warmth and I guess like shelter. Like, you can see a lot of my face is covered. But if I'm moving or if I have a helmet, I can pull on the draw cord there, and that just kind of tightens it up. It pulls it back against my head, so now I have more peripheral vision, and now the jacket won't be flapping. Wind won't be able to get in around my ears. So, that might seem like a little thing, but when you're spending $400 on a jacket, you want, the little things count, and having a really good hood like that it's a nice benefit, and it's one of those things that you get when you buy like Patagonia and Arc'teryx and some of the nicer companies. They pay attention to those little details. The jacket's also got 2 external pockets. You can see just right there. They're both zippered. They're not fleece lined or anything, but they're pretty comfortable. They're good for keeping your hands warm. One internal pocket right here, that's where the jacket stuffs. It's also good for keeping your phone or your keys or anything you want internal. That's also zippered, although it's catching on the fabric. We've got draw cords on the hem, so kind of same as the hood. If it's super windy, I can zip it up, I can drawstring the hem, and wind won't get in. So basically, as a down jacket, this does everything you want it to do, right? It's done everything that I've wanted it to do so far. It's warm, it packs small, it's super comfortable. I think it looks nice, it has nice lines. If you're looking to wear it around, just kind of as a casual jacket, you're not gonna look like that dude who's like trying to be a mountaineer when you're going to the pub with your friends. Like it's nice enough that you can wear it casually. But there is one downside, like I said, and the one downside is that Patagonia didn't use hydrophilic down when they were making this jacket. So one of the big downside with down, no pun intended, is that once it gets wet, it loses its loft. So it's not kind of fluffy anymore. And then once that happens, it loses its insulation abilities. So if I were to get caught in a rainstorm, or if I accidentally spilled water on this jacket, it won't stay warm. So there is this thing called hydrophilic down that retains its loft even when it's wet. And the North Face Summit L3 jacket is a pretty comparable jacket to the Patagonia Down Hoodie, but it uses hydrophilic down. So you know that if it gets wet, it's still going to be warm. So that is a really big disadvantage, I think, of this jacket. I'm super hesitant to wear it if I think it's gonna rain. Even if I have it packed in my backpack with like my Camelback or my Nalgene, I just know that if there's a leak or something, this jacket could be essentially rendered useless until it dries. And that kind of limits my ability to depend on it in every situation. Also, it means that if I'm using this jacket, I always have to have a raincoat with me, because once again, if it starts raining and this gets wet, it's essentially useless. So that's the one knock I have against this jacket, is that it doesn't use that hydrophilic down, and that makes it a little less reliable in some scenarios. However, it is cheaper than other jackets that use the hydrophilic down. I think it's about $100 cheaper than the North Face L3 Summit. So it costs, this is going to be in Canadian dollars, but it costs about $350. So that's probably like $275 American. So it's expensive, but it's not unreasonably priced for a down jacket. So, if you're looking for maybe a more affordable but still super high quality option, this is a good jacket. But if you want something that you can rely on in like every scenario and that you don't have to carry, or you don't have to worry about getting wet, I would say go with the Summit L3 from North Face, because it uses that hydrophilic down. But all in all, the Patagonia down jacket, super comfy, super warm, it's very packable. You're buying it from a good company, from Patagonia. They're very ethical. They spend a lot of money on environmental projects. That's something that's super important to me. So that's definitely something that was a buying decision when I got this jacket. But if you're looking to get it, just know it doesn't have that hydrophilic down. So that might be a disadvantage for some people. All right, guys, that is my review of the Patagonia Down Sweater Hoodie. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to buy this jacket, I will toss a link in the description. It won't be an Amazon link because I don't use Amazon affiliates, because Amazon is a garbage company. So if it's an REI link, I might get some money from it. If it's just a Patagonia link, though, I'm not getting anything in reward. I'm just trying to promote a good environmental company. So if you want this jacket, check out the description below. If you want to keep watching, I have some other cool videos on the channel. I'd really appreciate if you could check them out. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.